皆様こんにちは。TASKALリソーセスの八代と申します。本日は私どものセルビアでのパートナーベスナ様にお越しいただき、セルビアの現地のリアルなお話をお伺いしていきたいと思います。では、まずはじめに外務省海外安全ホームページよりセルビアのページを参照させていただきまして、危険情報及び感染症危険情報を確認していきたいと思います。はい、まずは危険情報に関しまして、現時点ではコソボ東部との国境周辺地域、メドベジャ市、ブヤノバツ市、プレシェボ市において、レベル1十分注意してくださいとの、通告が出ております。感染症危険情報については、現在特に、情報は出ていないとのことになっております。はい、ありがとうございます。それでは、ここから日本語から英語に切り替えさせていただきまして、セルビアのパートナーベスナ様にお話を伺いたいと思います。So from now on, I'd like to ask some questions regarding Serbia's current situation and the security to Ms. Vesna. Thank you for waiting, Ms. Vesna.
Thank you for calling me. Thank you.
Okay. Serbia is one of the beautiful countries in the Balkan, Europe, and then having so many rich history attaching and then attracting tourists all over the world. So first of all, could you briefly introduce about your country, Ms. Vesna?
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Vesna from Serbia, and I would like to tell you a few words about my country. Serbia lies in southeastern Europe, in Balkan Peninsula. Actually in the heart of Balkan Peninsula, and with its population of 7 million people. Most of the people living in Serbia are Serbians, but we have some minority, actually more than 40 different minorities. Serbia is a landlocked country. As you can see, we border on the north with Hungary. On the east, there are Romania and Bulgaria. On the south, there is North Macedonia and Albania, and on the west, we have Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, and Croatia. So a lot of neighbors. Serbia is very well connected with the rest of the Europe and the world. We have a big airport and a lot of flights from all over the world. And I will show you some sites. This is Belgrade. Actually, this is one of the most visited sites in Belgrade, part of the Kalemegdan Fortress. Kalemegdan Fortress now is a huge park, but actually in the past it was a defensive fortress built from 1st century AD till 18th century AD. This is another very important landmark of Belgrade, St. Sava Church. Actually, St. Sava is very important for our people. It was the founder of Serbian Orthodox Church. And this church is one of the largest Orthodox churches in the world. It can accept 10,000 people in it, and it has really impressive fresco paintings and mosaics in it. This is also part of Kalemegdan Fortress. Here you can see the confluence of two big European rivers, Sava and Danube. And the position of Belgrade is special because of this confluence. Also, Belgrade Fortress, restaurants. We have a lot of restaurants, so between 3,000 and 4,000 places to eat only in Belgrade. People can enjoy local food, but also international, mostly European, but also Chinese, Japanese, Lebanese, Indian. We have a lot of Indian tourists, so yeah. Skadarlia Bohemian Quarter. One very old cobble street in Belgrade, a lot of traditional restaurants. This is Novi Sad. Novi Sad, it's the second largest city in Belgrade and the most popular daily trip from Belgrade. It lies only 75 kilometers on the north, and it is called Serbian Athens. Why? Because it was always a cultural center for Serbian people, even when it was part of Hungarian Empire. This is Petrovaradin Fortress, the fortress in Novi Sad. It's home of the Exit Festival. Serbia is a country of rich history, really. So medieval times was really good period for Serbian state. So you can see a lot of architecture from that period in monasteries and fortresses. Some of the monasteries are on UNESCO World Heritage List, like Studenica Monastery from 12th century and Gračanica from 14th century. Beside monasteries, fortresses in Serbia are also very interesting, very popular places to visit. Roman cultural heritage. I don't know if you knew, but 16 Roman emperors were born in what is today Serbia. So we have some really good archaeological sites from Roman period, but not only Roman period, also from prehistoric period. Lepenski Vir, you can see on the photo. It's the oldest urban settlement in Europe, 9,000 years old. So very, very interesting place. The same as Vinča. Vinča is another prehistoric, little bit younger, but it's the same prehistoric archaeological site. Serbia is also rich in nature. Here you can see Uvac Gorge and griffon vultures, these birds, very characteristic for this place. This is Stara National Park, one of the many viewpoints over River Drina. Banjska Stena, Uvac River Gorge, we mentioned that in the photo before. Danube River. This is Iron Gate in Đerdap Gorge, also very, very popular. Here you can enjoy nature, but also see many historic sites. We share this river with the Romanians, so this is a Romanian site. Exploring mountains. This is a little bit what you can do in sports, rafting on wild rivers, kayak, adrenaline, snow fun. And this is interesting. Mokra Gora. The Japanese people usually like to visit this part. It's Mečernik Ethno Village and Shargan 8 train ride. It's actually a historic train ride. It took 1 to 2 hours, and it's really can bring you in the past. So it's very interesting. We also arrange some tours where you can learn old crafts. This is Lakusa Ethno Village. This is pottery making. This is some of our food tastes. Wines of Serbia. We have several regions, wine regions, and the most famous wine, Bermet, which was on the wine list of Titanic. So that's interesting. This is rakia, traditional alcoholic drink made of different kind of fruits. Tasting rakia, international festivals. As you can know, I mean, you must know that we have a different kind of hotels, luxury, more nature, congress events.
It's very nice introduction, and I hope I could visit there one day. So attractive. Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving me opportunity to speak about my country.
Thank you so much. So from now, I want to move to the question in terms of the crisis management perspective. Could you share about the public safety level of Serbia? Because I saw that only the area around the border with Eastern Kosovo has been alerted by the Japanese Ministry of Foreign Affairs. But I believe that most of the area in Serbia is safe. So I would like to know about the real situation of the Serbia. Yeah.
Okay, Serbia is generally very safe for international travelers. Serbian people are known for its hospitality, and many visitors have very positive experience exploring its cities, historical sites, natural attractions. Like any other destination in the world, it is advisable to take standard safety precautions, such as being aware of your surroundings, avoiding risky areas, safeguarding your belongings and everything. But I have to tell you that Belgrade and Serbia are much safer than any city in Western Europe. So pickpocket can happen anywhere. I won't tell you it can happen in Belgrade, but it's rare. It's much more common in Prague or Barcelona or Rome. So in that case, Serbia is safe. The border with Kosovo is a tricky thing. I mean, it's not the safest place for us, but international tourists never had any trouble, any problem was never recorded with international tourists. We send our buses, we send our guides with international tourists to Kosovo, and we never experienced any problem, because both sides, I mean, we all want to have tourists and to earn some money. I mean, we obviously don't like each other, Albanians and Serbians, not Albanians, but Kosovo people and Serbians, but we have to cooperate, you know. So it's I wouldn't say it's too dangerous. And are you asking me about immigrants, or that's the next question?
Yes, I also read some of the news article that like a lot of immigrants came to Serbia, especially the capital Belgrade, from around the Middle East after 2015. So like in your perspective or in your opinion, did the safety level change in Serbia after that?
Yeah, it's true that a lot of immigrants came to Serbia in 2015, and all of them consider Serbia as a gateway to Western Europe. So they had no intentions to stay. But not all of their plans came true. Some of them remained stuck in Serbia, trying to cross the border to Hungary and Croatia. In the following years, they kept coming in much smaller numbers, but our government solved that issue, giving them some basic accommodation outside of big cities. So they have basic accommodation, basic medical care, and they're waiting for, I don't know, for opportunity to go in Western Europe. I must say that green border towards Hungary, so villages around the border from Serbia to Hungary are not a safe place. Not because those immigrants are attacking local people, because they don't, but they usually get into conflict between them with each other. So if someone, stands between them, it can be a trouble. But usually tourists don't have anything to do with that part. We have tourist places like Palić Lake and Subotica town. They're on the north of Serbia, close to Hungarian border, but they're tourist places and they're safe. I'm talking about villages far from that part, which are not really safe because of those conflicts between two groups of immigrants.
I see. Yeah, thank you so much. So like, as long as the tourist or the business traveler try not to be involved in those people's conflicts, so like we can say that the Serbia is very safe country. Yeah, thank you so much. So like, I want to ask one more question, that after the immigrant coming to Serbia, is there any like major or the minor crimes increase, or like nothing happened?
Actually, no. I won't say that there are some irregularity or some irregular or crime increase. I wouldn't say that.
I see. What's the most major crime in Serbia?
You mean most common?
Yeah, most common one.
Most common. Maybe in traffic, maybe, people don't, some people, not, I won't say all people, but some people don't follow the signs, and they break the law on that. But I don't know, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, but I guess that it's very normal compared to other countries.
Yeah.
It's very normal and very safe, yeah.
Yeah, very safe, very safe.
Yeah, all right. Thank you so much. And then from my side, I got one more question regarding the airport in Serbia. So like, when the tourist or the business traveler arrive at the airport in Serbia, maybe mainly the Belgrade Nikola Tesla airport, is there anything need to be careful, like an illegal taxi or like a theft and so on?
Yeah, I would like to outline the problem with illegal taxis. The problem is with the illegal taxis that nothing too big will happen to you, but they will charge you with more than you should pay. So it's always advisable to have a pre-arranged transportation from airport, or to use the public transportation, because we have minibuses and buses that take you from airport to the city center, and it's actually cheap, it's safe, and it's advisable if you don't want to pay pre-arranged transfer. But I would avoid taxes at the airport. The government and the airport authorities, they try to solve these issues, and they did some work, but I think I still be avoiding taxes in the airport.
I see. If we want to make a pre-booking, then like, is there any services like a Grab or the Uber at Serbia?
Yes, I think there is Uber, and yeah, but it's the same play. It's much more the same price as you if you contact your hotel to arrange transportation for you, or the local agency. More or less the same price.
I see. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So after that, next, I would like to pass the mic to our crisis management consultant, Kawashi-san. Is there any question from your side, Kawashi-san?
Yeah, thank you. I'm Kawashi, the security advisor of TASKAL. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah. Now, I understand the security situation now in Serbia has been judged to be safe for Japanese travelers. Reason why? Recently, 20 years, the security situation in Serbia has improved. The number of reported crimes continue to reduce almost year by year. For example, in case of murder rate, it's a big problem. Murder is a big problem. But however, it's a year of 2000. Serbia has a murder rate of 2.4 per 100,000 populations. But now on, in 2020, murder rate was down to 1.02, almost same level with Western European countries like French or German. You said that one of the safety country or cities, the Belgrade. It's a very correct, I think. And regarding of a traffic accident, it's still a little bit higher than Western European countries. In case of road traffic death rate of per 100,000 populations, Serbia is 7.5. In case of German or British, it's around 3.5, almost half of the Serbian. However, the many Japanese visit to Asia countries like Thailand or Malaysian. In case of Malaysia, it's their rate is 20, much bigger than the Serbia. Or the Bangkok in Thailand, it's over 30. So many Japanese travelers to visit there and enjoy it. It means Serbia is quite safe than there. So I understand it's no problem, but of course you said the sick problem, pickpockets, over there, and so Japanese traveler must be take care of their valuable things. And southern part of Serbia, it's a border of Kosovo. Even that there's, it's a Japanese foreign affairs risk levels. Level 1, be careful. The same as Bangkok in Thailand. So your opinion is quite right. I understand. Even if there's some traveler visit around there, there is a very few risks. This is my opinion.
Yeah, I would compare if I compare Serbia to Western Europe, we are safe. If I compare Serbia to most of Asia, I think we are safe as well. If I compare Serbia to Japan, I don't know. I never been to Japan, but I've heard stories that you can leave a laptop in your bicycle basket and go into the shop, do the shopping, return, and the laptop will be there. In Serbia, I'm not so sure that you will find your laptop.
And this is just for your information. I have data. It is data of United Nations data, and they said that the most big problem the theft, pickpockets, like pickpockets. And Serbia's rate is 200 something per 100,000 people. Japan also same rate. However, in case of Western Europe, there are over 1,000. 1,500. So this means if the United Nations data is correct, the in case of pickpocket risk is Serbia and Japan is almost the same. It means the safe place. I understand. And I have one question.
Tell me.
And about fake police officers. And pickpockets by the fake police officers occurred in all over the world. And however, the other country, in case of the other countries, not Serbia, there are very few cases where private clothes police, not uniformed police officer, to question two travelers on the street. So if the Japanese travelers met these kind of situation, it's with almost fake police officers, I understand. However, I heard that in Serbia, private clothes police officers sometimes ask to travelers to show their passport or photo IDs. Is it correct?
Actually, I'm not familiar with that fact. I cannot say 100%, but 99% I'm sure that we don't have fake officers. Maybe some, I don't know, criminal groups with some, I don't know, major drug distribution to Western Europe or something like that. But for international tourists, I mean, no, we don't have fake, and we don't have any private police officer. We might have, rich people have some private security or private, I don't know, bodyguards or any, but private police officers and fake, no.
I see.
I mean, I'm living in the city, so and I was born here, and I don't know, I've never heard about that.
Okay, thanks so much.
Welcome, thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Kawashita-san. So, lastly, could you give some message to the audience in the end of the video?
Welcome to Serbia. Come and visit us. I'm really sorry I didn't have more time to tell you about my country, but it's really beautiful. It has a lot to offer, and come to see. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to say something about my country.
Thank you so much.